Alright, guys. It's a new year. Um, Last year, I know that a lot of people struggled. It's weird. Like, the world's weird right now. We just came out of COVID. There's a lot of people just struggling with, you know, finding purpose in this world. Um, I don't know if it's correct to say, like, the world's gone to crap, but um, there's not a lot of love in this world. There's not a lot of peace. There's not a lot of positivity. Um, it's tough. It can be really tough. And, I think that as human beings, we have to be able to stay grounded to some degree. We have to be able to make the best out of the cards we're dealt. Um, there's a lot that we can go through as individuals, and everyone reacts to it in a different way. I think that me personally, if this helps anyone, I've always outplayed my part in life, whether it's in relationships with girls or relationships with family or relationships just in general in my life or in the workplace or just in general. I do more than what's expected of me, expecting something great to come of it, something meaningful to come of it. And a lot of times I'm let down by that, whether it's someone being like, oh, I'm not emotionally available, I'm not sure if I want a relationship, I don't want this, and I love that person anyways. I try my best to help heal this person, help let their walls down, help be what they need. Or you put in 60-hour weeks somewhere. You grind. You beg to be re-included in relationships that you feel just like there's too much effort on your side, like it just doesn't feel mutual. And sometimes it sounds cliche, but it sucks to be a person with a genuinely good heart and to be a good person in this world, because a lot of times they will leave you used up, and people will use your kindness for weakness, and they'll use you up, they'll spit you out, man. So I think it's important going into the new year, given the world we live in, circumstances of the way influences change people's perspectives on everything, that it's important that we prioritize ourselves. It's good to be committed to one place. I'm working here, I'm going to give them my effort. But if they do not value you, if they do not respect the work that you're putting in, why work for that company? Why scratch someone's back if they're not going to scratch yours? There has to be some type of accountability you have with yourself. Like, hey, what am I gaining from this? It's your life. It's not their life. Like, you're the only person that has to live your life. And if you sit there and you scratch everyone else's back and no one's reciprocating, like, what does that do for you? How is that going to serve you? We all have dreams. We all have passions. And we all have a vision of what we want our lives to be like. And that vision is going to be tested with adversity. You can either settle for the things that have been hurting you, that have been damaging you, or you can elevate yourself and put yourself in a position where you don't have to go through that. You can be alone. You can go through a season where, you don't have to deal with that type of pain. It goes the same way with relationships. I mean, there's a lot of toxicity in today's world. It's men versus women, women versus men. It's like a war between the genders. You have people fighting for no reason. And I don't understand. Men have very specific intrinsic desires, just like women have their own desires. And I feel as if, You know, it's okay to have feelings as a man. It's okay to have expectations. It's okay to have boundaries. Um, and if that person does not respect your feelings, they don't care about the way that makes you feel when they do certain things, if they don't care about you as an individual, um, that's going to look a lot like them not caring about your boundaries, not caring about your expectations. You know, if they were scared to lose you, they would make those important to them. They would care about how their actions made you feel. And if you cannot establish a level of self-respect where you're like, okay, like this hurts, this really sucks, and you know, I'm worth more than begging this person to not do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Like, you know, and, you know, I'm not saying you need to change as a person and lose that good heart and lose that passion and that, you know, empathy and lose like that part of yourself that gives. But you need to learn to tailor it to be focused in areas of your life that serve you, that behavior is reciprocated. If you continuously always give onto others and do not give anything to yourself, you will be left used up, you will be left broken in this cruel world. Just listen to me now. It is not smart to go about life trying to please everyone else around you, hoping that they help you pick yourself up when you're going through hard times, when you need this, when you need that, when you need this support emotionally or that support. Just not realistic. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've been uploading less and less fitness videos and stuff like that. I was just recently in a relationship that ended tonight. And that's rough for me. The whole reason I started doing gym content, started trying to inspire people, was because I had gotten out of a really toxic, unhealthy relationship. And that relationship damaged me, and it hurt me, and it affected me in a very negative way. And I decided that I was going to choose myself, to be better for myself and to work hard, do all these things to better myself. And I did. I mean, I went from 240 to not 240, maybe 235 to 178. Got super jacked, super lean, super shredded. You know, got a new job, really liked it. I was working 60 hours a week. Then I met this girl, and I really loved her, man. But sometimes you can love somebody who does not love you back, and that's okay. But you gotta remember the things you've been through. You gotta remember the pain. You gotta remember the lessons from your past. If you continue to beg, to chase, to not put yourself first, you're not gonna get where you need to go, man. It's just not gonna happen. So, I want to challenge people, really look at this year as, okay, what type of world do we live in? Do these people really care about me? Do I really matter to them like they matter to me? Would they show up for me like I show up for them? Do they truly love me the way I love them? Or do they just like being loved by someone who loves like I do? It's hard questions to ask. And a lot of the times you'll find yourself lying about the answers. You know it. You just don't want to accept it. It's a new year. You got decisions to make. And the right ones are never easy. But I want you to know, if you're a young man, if you're coming up in this world, if you're trying to be somebody, if you're trying to be successful, you're going to go through challenges, you're going to have trials, you're going to have tribulations. The vision will be tested. The path will get rocky. There will be walls along the way. And it's not going to be easy. If it's easy, everyone would do it. If it's easy, everyone would be in a happy relationship. Everyone would, leave those bad situations and find better. But everyone doesn't do that. So, that's all I got for you right now. And I just want you to know you deserve better. Climb the mountain. Climb the mountain, man. You deserve better.